Is digital marketing not working for your company the way you hoped it would? Today, I have 3 tips that will help make your business a digital success. How's it going, guys? My name is Noah Vander Erden, and over the past 2 years, I've built up an online following of over 100,000 followers. To do that, I've spent a lot of time on the internet, but because of that, I've gained a unique insight into the world of digital marketing that we find ourselves in, and hopefully with these 3 tips, I can help you or your business succeed. Tip number 1, choose your social platform wisely and with a purpose. Unless you're a massive company with unlimited resources, in which case you don't need to listen to this, there are so many social platforms out there and new ones coming out each day. You do not have the time, nor is it effective to speak on every single platform. Choose the platforms you want to speak on with a purpose. You're really going to need to know and understand your ideal customer, who you're going after. Once you know that, you figure out where they'll most likely be hanging out and you start speaking there. For example, if you're selling a service to businesses, you're probably not going to want to focus on Snapchat. That's going to be a waste of your time, where if you took that same time and focused in on somewhere like LinkedIn, you'd get a much better return on your investment. I recommend starting with 2 or 3 social platforms, really learning how they work and honing in your energy there. Tip number 2, post consistently across your social platforms. We've got our base down, we know where you're speaking, and now it's important that you're active. First and foremost, if you're not producing content regularly, no one's going to stumble upon your page. Being on social media is amazing and a game changer for so many businesses. There is a massive potential reach, but it's potential. You have to get out there and you have to find them. Another huge benefit to consistently posting is being favored by the algorithm. The machines that run these huge social networks and the backbone that chooses what content is seen and what is not. The algorithm is crazy. It takes into account so many different equations and variables, but one thing is for sure, it loves consistency. When it sees that your audience comes back to you day after day consuming your content, it's going to be more favorable to you. It's going to give you a new audience and show your content to new people because it knows that your audience is coming back to consume your content, staying on their platform for longer. It's just a smart business move. And last but not least, tip number 3, always post valuable content. The last tip was about consistency, but there's a caveat that goes along with it. That content has to provide value. Now, maybe you've never heard this before, and it can be a bit daunting sometimes, not knowing what kind of value you can provide online. But it's quite simple: knowledge, education, and entertainment. If you make a piece of content that does any of those 3 things well, you've just provided value to someone. Maybe you're a realtor. You could write a Facebook post providing some tips on how to stage your house before you sell it. Maybe you run an animal clinic. You could make a post talking about how to take care of your dog's teeth. Or maybe you run a digital media house and you could make a video giving people tips on how to digital market. I like that one. All jokes aside, think back to your ideal customer, think about an issue or a problem they might be having, and solve it with some knowledge or some education. This point is so crucial, I do not want to downplay it, because not only are you providing people with value, which is awesome by the way, but you're building yourself an audience of your ideal customer. The people watching, consuming, and engaging with your content are the people interested in what you have to say or sell. Your audience might not be ready to buy from you yet, but when they are in the market for your product or service, you're going to be the first person on their mind because you've been providing value, you know what you're talking about, and you've positioned yourself as an expert in the field. It's seriously so important and makes such a big difference. And there it is, guys. I hope that I was able to help your business with these 3 digital marketing tips. If you're wanting to learn more, you can actually check out the blog article I wrote, linked below, containing a couple more tips that I think are crucial to digital marketing. Other than that though, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another one.